What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode on the Insorum server. Oh, look at that little torch there. Look at that. Oh. I apologize for the lateness of this episode, first up, but I will discuss the reason for it later. But first, in this episode, we're going to go up. We're going to go up Loryen Tower, of course. We're in Loryen Tower. Let's look at the back. If I have a look at where's video settings? There it is. Render distance 20 chunks. Our render distance, oh wow, we're going to have to go over there. We're going to have to, yeah, we're going to have a look at what Flake's doing a bit later on. MJ's got a bit done over here. This is, of course, MJ Lockler's build. See the zombies chasing the villagers in the basement there. And he is getting a fair bit done on that, which is good. And Flake, oh man, she is crazy. She's an absolutely insane builder, I must admit. But anyway, we are in Loryen Tower because lately I have been helping Loryen out with his tower, mostly due to my redstone knowledge and my kind of farm knowledge. Because I'm pretty decent at the farm kind of side of things. I'm pretty decent. So we're going to go up. This is the trade floor. A bunch of trade stuff here. But the real interesting stuff, I don't like where my mouse is. I have to... There we go. My mouse cord is just not long enough. It reaches it has to go round back through my desk. Like there's a hole right at the back. It has to come right around to my computer and the cord's just not long enough. So I have to kind of stretch it. But anyway, we have the storage floor. This is the storage floor, as you can see with the water drop, storage floor. Plenty of items up here, but the main thing is over here, and it looks like Lo hasn't tidied it up yet, but a bunch of redstone on the ground. You're not going to be able to see this when it's done. But basically we have pumpkin, we have melon, and we have sugarcane. We're gonna fire them later. Let me quickly check if this is broken yet. It hasn't. The melon one is broken a couple of times with the sorting system. Of course, this is a sorting system back here that will sort the pumpkin, melon, and sugarcane into their respective chests. I forget what this was used for. Oh, yeah, that was just sugarcane. Okay. So basically, what is happening is you press the button, it goes up the torch tower all the way up to the sugarcane, pumpkin, melon, and sugarcane farms. There's actually 2 sugarcane farms. You would have seen a bit of this last episode, but we have actually got all the farms essentially done, in functionality at least. I'm not sure if they all look pretty. This one looks nice. The pumpkin farm. I'll give you a quick look at all of them, but the pumpkin and melon ones are quite similar. We can even go to the back. Why is there cobble there? They're all pretty similar. This goes round because there's a torch there, in case you're wondering, But yeah, basically these farms, I just went all out on these. Or Lo and I did. I did all the redstone, but definitely Lo helped me out with this. I wasn't going to build this by myself. We just went all out. We're just like, what is the most amount we can fit into this space? And we did that. And it ended up being this. If you want to know kind of the specifics or the resources needed, each one of these pumpkins requires 2 pistons. And I'm pretty sure it took 4 stacks of seeds, so that would be just a lazy 8 stacks of pistons per farm. The 8 stacks of pistons for this farm too, I think, at least. I was going to put a roof on it. I'm not sure if the roof will stay, but I definitely put a roof on it. I'm not going to show you back there because it's the same, but you can see the torch tower is going up. So we're going to continue up the tower. Next should be sugarcane. Indeed it is. You can't actually see this one as well. We just have to wait for a couple of seconds. We actually get Flake's beacons. If you have a look at her tower over there, that's still one of my favorite builds of all time. You can just run across the top of this because this actually has a roof. I think this one needs a roof more than the other ones because I'm not sure. I think sometimes it may pop up on the top. I'm not sure. It looks cool with the roof. And you can see the redstone here. It's really... Luckily, the sugarcane was pretty simple redstone. It just runs over the top. Whereas, I might show you on the way down. I might quickly show you. The pumpkin and melon ones have redstone underneath to activate the sticky pistons. Don't want to fall down there. So you can see the torch tower goes up to the next thing. Yeah, the hoppers on the roof. They grab everything. These are actually the hoppers for the level above, of course. And we go up to the last level. And it's just another sugarcane farm, so not much to see here. I think the torch towers stop. Yeah, the torch towers stop. I'm not going to show you this, guys, because you've already seen it. It's It should be exactly the same design. I don't think it is. I'm not sure it is. I think one of them is shorter or something. We keep going up. We have apparently another portal. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's because Lo... I think he's got another portal in his basement as well, so he can quickly teleport to the top. And if we look here, this is just an iron farm. You can see it's got a bit of iron. We have about 4 of them in the city. We'll actually be able to see them from here because the render distance was increased on the server. So we've got one over there, and there's actually one there, right there. So there's actually 4 on the server now. Although this is more a mini one, I'm pretty sure it only has 1 villager pod. If we continue up to the top of the roof. Yep, it's only got the 1 villager pod, so just a little farm that he could fit in the tower pretty much. So there you go. So that is all there is to it, guys. Let's go on the roof. I really want to go on the roof. I really like the view from the roof. You can see both the Flakes builds and MJ's build really, really well from the roof. If we have a look over here, I really like that they've increased the render distance. You used to not even be able to see half of that build with the render distance. I think it was at 12 chunks, and I think it was increased to 16 now. I think. Don't quote me. So you can see all that, and you can see all this too. And is that a beacon? I think that's a beacon. A black beacon, I think. Zarin needs to finish that. Zarin, get busy. But anyway, you can see Sano's build looks pretty cool from up here. You can't quite see Sano's castle, so that's kind of how big the city is. And that actually, the iron farm over there actually loads in when you're standing in the tower now, which didn't used to happen. Didn't used to be able to even, well, the iron farm wasn't loaded in, so you couldn't actually see it. So, yeah, it looks really cool from up here. Really, really good. So let's take the water drop down. If we go over, I think we need to, oh, yeah. Need to get in the tower. There we go. In we go. Just go over here, and we just drop down. As such, this should go to the storage floor. Whoa, that looks cool. That looks cool. So yeah, this goes to the storage floor. Let's give him a test. Wait for the lag. Oh, there we go. You know a farm is good when it's lagging your game. You can't actually hear those ones; they're not quite close enough. But you can see the lag, and the sugarcane ones, they should. There we go. Oh man. Oh, that's great. So are the pumpkins draining in yet? They're not. Ah, right, there we go. You can see them lining up now. So it looks like the sugarcane got to it first. Sugarcane got there first? Apparently. I don't know how the pumpkins didn't get there first. Are the pumpkins even hooked up? I just want to look up here for a sec. That shouldn't have happened, should it? It looks all of them. They were all collected. There you go. I'll quickly show you the redstone under here. There you go. And you can see it goes all the way down. It has a redstone on the bottom and a redstone on the top. So it's actually pretty nicely set out. With the limited space I have, it was a bit... Well, it was a bit hard, but I did manage to squeeze it in. It was a little hard. We hit the button. Then we go, this is just the trade floor, and we go down. We should go to the bottom floor to see our newest build, the Super Smelter, which is incidentally the title of this episode, and we finally got to it after, what, 9 minutes? This is the Super Smelter. I'll give you a good look at it. To do that, we'll have to knock up that. Do that and that. We can see like the bare bones of it. There we go. You can see it has the furnaces on the back as well. If you remember, I think I featured the Super Smelter in the basement, which we of course tore up and replaced it here. But I featured that a couple of episodes ago, I think, and we actually rebuilt it, but so much better, so much better. It's well, it's got 64 furnaces exactly for a start, which is up from the 32 I believe the old one had. Just replace that there. Oh, actually, I need to go. We can go to the basement anyway. So this is the output chest. You can see a bunch of glass. You just basically you dump items in here. You flick the lever to on, and you just let it run. We should have blaze rods in here, yeah. And we have infinite blaze rods, so we can just use as many of them as we want. And this is the fuel chest, so you dump your fuel in here and it will, and flick the lever, it will go. I should replace that with a redstone lamp, actually. I'll get around to it. So we'll go down to the basement to have a look at the redstone, and I'm really, really proud of this redstone. This is actually kind of a project. Look at it. It's beautiful. This is actually one of the first projects ever I've kind of done, and it's just worked. It's fantastic. I literally just built this, and I thought, I have to do this, I have to do this. I think it didn't work once, and it was because I'd mucked it up, and then I replaced it, and it just worked. It was lovely, as you can see. I'm not going to try too much to explain it, but I guess I'll take you a bit through it, if we can get up. So basically what happens is your minecart comes up, and this is the one that drops all the items in the furnaces. So it comes up, goes over this detector rail. Now this detector rail switches this track, so it will come back around over the bridge over there. It will come back and actually keep looping, and then it will hit the detector rail again. And you can see over here, when it hits the detector rail, if we can access this dropper, you can see we have 5 stone items in here, and it will fire it into the hopper. Now the hopper is set up so that when it has a full signal only, so 5 non-stackable items in all the hoppers, so the hopper is completely full, it will actually fire this RS latch down here, as you can see, and it will actually reset the system. So it will set it back to the state you see here. The minecart will come down and it will stop looping. And then it will come over and pick up whatever items have to be in the chest. So this just directly connects to the input chest, which is pretty cool. It was just kind of a concept. I kind of thought, yeah, that'll probably work, but I'll try it. And it just worked, and it was really quite good. It's really good when kind of stuff like that happens. I'll go. Oh no, that is... Okay. That is meant to be there. Oh man, I freaked out for a sec there. Yeah, that's correct. Oh, I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad at this. Here we go. There and there. There we go. Jeez. But anyway, the idea is that it doesn't matter how many items are in the minecart, it's a hopper minecart, by the way, which holds 5 stacks of items. So what do? We make it go around 5 times for a stack of furnaces, which deposits the 5 stacks of items exactly. So it comes back always completely empty, and it's just works. So it's really cool. I got to move that ladder, but yeah, we used a hopper minecart. We didn't. Well, I could have done this a different way. The Super Smelter, it's really, really good. There are better versions out there that kind of actually detect how many items are in the hopper minecart or the chest minecart or whatever. I decided not to do that because it doesn't really matter. It's a slight inefficiency if it goes around a couple more times than it needs to be. It's not that big a deal, in my opinion. Especially if it doesn't have 5 stacks of items in it, it's over anyway. You've run out of items, so the inefficiency doesn't really exist because you've stopped smelting. This is actually set up that it will always grab 5 stacks, no matter what. It'll always grab 5 stacks out if there is 5 stacks to grab out of that chest. So that's how it's set up, guys. This is just to lock the hopper minecart. That should be a repeater. I didn't have any on me. But this is just to not lock the hopper minecart, but keep it in its bay. There's a manual override, which is when you flick the lever, this thing will start going. So this is just a dropper to put into the chest. And the hopper chain, obviously, that will take the items from all the furnaces and put them in the chest. So that's pretty much the design. That's all there is to it. This is just a track switcher for the fuel minecart. And is there anything of mine in here? Oh, there's a lot of crap. I love it. So yeah, that is the Super Smelter, guys. I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy it. I'm saying like I hope you enjoy it. Like it's like you kind of can enjoy it, but I'm just really proud of this design. I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of exactly how it works and how it works so well. It not necessarily works well. Something can work well, but not how I want it to. This works exactly how I wanted to. There was nothing wrong with it at all, and it feels so good to just build something and it works just like you wanted it to. So I think, yeah, Lo's done with the design work. The only little issue I have is this little bit. I think he should maybe just, not sure. I'm really not sure. Maybe put a redstone block there or something. I don't know. It looks a bit odd, especially coming down from the stairs. You can kind of see in. I don't know. I'm not the design guy, so I shouldn't be commenting. Okay. So let us get out into the city. We're not going to get too much done this episode. Oh, we're going to kill that. We're going to kill the wither. I think those are MJs, are they? I think MJ was wearing one. May go kill that with Lo or MJ or someone, depending who's around. You can even see the wheat farm from here, man. So yeah, we're not going to get anything done this episode. I just wanted to show off my beautiful Super Smelter. I do have footage recorded of the session when we built it. I'm not sure if I'll release it because I'm not sure how interesting it actually is, but we'll see. Why is there ladders there? Alright, let's get over here, guys. So, I wanted to discuss, I said at the start of the episode, I would mention why this episode was outlaid. And the reason is... Oh, I have to show you this bow. This bow is incredible. Power 4, Infinity 1, Unbreaking 3. Could be Power 5, let's be honest. Funny story about that bow that I'll mention later because, oh man, let's get over here. Let's get over to Flakesbill. Let's see what's there. So basically, I didn't get an episode recorded yesterday. I had zero time. I basically got home, went out to a friend's house. It was actually their housewarming. Went out to that and didn't actually get time to record anything. But the other reason was because I have been out. I was out all Thursday and some of Friday, but most of Thursday. I actually went to see a musical or a Broadway show, whatever you want to call it, from Lo. Lots of glass. Oh, this makes me just incredible. Let's get up there. Let's see if we can get up there. Yep, there's a staircase. Let's go up there. So I went to see a musical with my lovely girlfriend. She actually got me the tickets. I think it was a Christmas present technically, but it was very, very nice of her to get the tickets. And is there a ladder? There's a ladder. And we went to see it. The show we went to see was actually The Lion King. So the musical show for The Lion King. And I've got to say, it was pretty incredible, man. It was very, very good. Oh, ladder pan. Learned this from Zisto. So you pan on the ladder. Man. So yeah, The Lion King, I would highly recommend it to anyone who is into, even if you're not into Broadway shows or whatever, I would still highly, highly recommend it. There we go. Because it was described to me as like, yeah, pretty incredible. Ooh. There we go. It was described to me as pretty incredible, and we actually got some pretty good seats. We were right on the aisle, so if you're not aware of the Lion King show, you can, spoilers, just quietly. But basically, there's a lot of costumes with the animals and stuff, and they come down the aisle, and we actually got to see them come down the aisle, which is really cool. I mean, we didn't have the best view, but it was alright. We actually got to see that, which is pretty cool. Man, Flake makes me want to quit Minecraft every time I see it builds. I do have a new build coming up. I'm keeping it under wraps for now, but stay tuned. Oh, I kind of forgot there was a hole there for a sec. Alright, let's... I love doing this. I could not have timed that better. Oh man. I actually closed my eyes for a second there. That was too close. Let's see what else has been going on. I don't think much else has been going on around the city. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed myself. We were out a really, really nice theatre. If you ever go to Melbourne, I would highly recommend you go see a musical because the theatres, they are absolutely gorgeous. Probably one of the best, I would say, apart from maybe New York, because obviously they have Broadway and all its things like that. probably one of the best places to see a musical, I reckon, at least in my opinion. I mean, I haven't gone anywhere else, so I guess I can't say, but they're at least three. I think there's 4 different theaters, and they're all like really old architecture, really, really gorgeous, and yeah. So that's where I was, guys. So once again, I apologize for not getting the episode out, but I was legitimately busy for once. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to move the iron tower. We're going to have a group, an area where we put these iron towers, because I don't like them. I don't like this one. That one's okay. That can, whatever. But this one is just in the way. Just in the way of the building. Oh, did you see that juke? I love how I have awesome equipment now. Of course. So you can't pick it up. Infinity. Oh, yeah. I should have renamed it. Just called it boat. So yeah, anyway, guys, that's been your update. That's what I've been up to. I think we may finish up the episode here. I guess I'll go over to the wheat farm and start just keep cleaning up. Again, I didn't really have much to work on this episode, but I want to let you know what will be coming up on the Insorum server. Of course, we will be finishing up the wheat farm eventually. I need to get a lot of glass together for more than one reason, though, because I had a thought the other night, and I've really been kind of racking my brain to think what I could build, and I want this build to be like big. I want it to be big, impressive, all that kind of stuff. And something just came to me the other night. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because that just spoil it. But something, and just an idea, and I just kind of thought my way through it and thinking, yes, this could work. Now, I kind of need to get in, damn, not enough space. I kind of need to get it into a test world first, before I actually go ahead and do it, because I'm not exactly sure how the specifics will work. But I'm really hoping it will work, and I think it will. But I will reveal it is a very... I think I mentioned multiple times how I want to do kind of a lens style build, a bit like the lens from Minecraft Season 3. Kind of that kind of feel. The really epic thing floating in the sky kind of thing. No, it doesn't have to be floating in the sky, but it just so happens my idea is. But I'm really... yeah, I really hope it does work, because I think it will look incredible if I can actually pull the thing off. I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure if I'm talented enough to actually pull it off. But we'll see how we go. I'll get it in my test world and look forward to that, because I'm about to start a huge build. It's going to be big. I'll just let you know that. So look forward to that, guys. And apart from that, I don't think I got much else to say, so I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you thought about the Super Smelter. I will possibly I may do a bit of a redstone tutorial on it, because I think it is a really good design. I wouldn't say it's resource... It's resource intensive, but it's not as resource intensive as a design... It's not as functional as the more resource-intensive designs. More specifically, the one made by JL 2579. He made a really, really, really hyper-efficient one. Mine is not that. Mine is a lot simpler and a lot more resource-efficient than his, at least. But I wouldn't call it resource-efficient. So let me know what you think, guys. If you want me to really want me to do a tutorial, let me know. I probably will anyway, but let me know your thoughts. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode on the Insorum server, guys. And I'll catch you next episode. So see you later.